straight to the sweets. Parents is watching them.
Right.
Don't eat that yet, get this first. And that's how we have to do ourselves. Everything we want ain't gonna smell and taste good. But we were taught you need vegetables, you need protein, you need this, you need that. And I'm gonna let some other people say some more things. And I used to tell them when I used to work and they had these catering trucks. And they would have all those things. And they say, "Ooh, would you like some mixed vegetables?" No, my mama ain't here. Give me the. I would say that. I ain't got to eat that shit ain't here. And so, with that being said, Sister First Lady Peggy,
Yes, sir.
would you like to have something to say?
Yes, sir.
And then Bride Mother Valerie Curry, I'll allow you something to say, because you went out Saturday and they fed you some stuff. So I want you to share that with us. And I would surely wish if Twin said something. If not, we'll just sing.
I rise and give honor to the Holy Father and the King of all Israel. Don't I look cute?
Yes,
Don't I look cute? I'm just so happy. First of all, did I say I rise and give honor to the Holy Father and King of all Israel? For the last month to 6 weeks, you guys know I love the work that I do, but I've just been burdened with a lot of work. So my prayer is to, and another thing is I stay in that office because, you know, when you have a home office, you'll stay in there all night. Okay, so, and I have a TV in there and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be there till 1, 2 in the morning, you know, and Alvin is like, you never spend time with me. You're always in your office. You're always busy. You gotta learn to balance life,
Right.
to have a balance.
That's right.
So what I'm praying for is a balance to turn off that computer and walk away at a certain time every night. Instead of thinking that I have to do it. If I'm not here, somebody else gonna do it. So I don't have to do it, okay? So I'm that's my prayer, is that I learn to divide my time up properly and more reasonably, and work on, me and Val talked about this last night, work more on my health with vitamins and exercise and things of that nature. So that's where I'm at. Yes, and also my BFF, my niece, the love of my life, is writing a book.
Yes.
Look for it in a bookstore near you, okay? It's coming soon.
Amen.
And last night, because I'm a serious reader, I love to read, and she does too. I was sitting up there reading, I only got through a fourth of the book, but I was sitting up there reading like I was reading just a regular book that somebody wrote.
That's all right.
It was so intriguing. It's so descriptive. She made up these characters. She puts the punctuations in the right places. I'm amazed.
Okay.
I'm amazed. And I always say that chick, you know, so that's gonna be her brand. But you have another saying you say, right? Lyric. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Okay, that chicken, let's go, girl. So y'all look for her in a bookstore near you, okay? And I'm just so thankful I got to spend the weekend with my in-laws.
Amen.
I was able to rest. I didn't open up my computer because I didn't bring it. I just slept and relaxed, and I needed that so much. And I think not last night, but Friday night was the best sleep I've had in years.
Wow.
In years. So I'm just thankful. I know it's raining outside, and I know that we as Californians get afraid of rain. But I'm saying to the Compton Tipple, y'all need to come back to church. Now, you can play if you want to, but when you need God, you're calling on him. You're always calling on God for something, but you never want to give him anything. And I'm starting with myself, because I will take off from church in a minute. Okay? So I'm starting with me. We have to put into the God of Israel just like he puts into us. So stop playing, Compton Temple. If I have to come to your house, I will. We coming back. And I thank you.
I rise to give honor to the Holy Father, the King of Israel. First thing I want to say is what she said. I am not as dutiful to church and coming to church as I should be. And I apologize to every single one, even out in the vineyard, because I do brag on my church. Every part of the vineyard, everyone that I've met. And and I follow the lesson. I try to watch on Zoom, but I don't get here. Call myself being tired, but the fact is I'm able, because of the God of Israel, to go out there and do what I need to do, even though it tires me. But I don't have to come here to work, well, not all the time. I just come here and listen, enjoy, and be fed. On that note, pure heart. Lately, in my family world, my daughter's family, they still my family. I grew up with them. They just had so many deaths and tragedies in this last year and a half or so. From some young ones to some older ones, but all of them premature deaths. It's premature disease, accidents, and even as we were mourning Bishop Beavers and my buddy, right? I got a call from my daughter that we had just celebrated the life of her 23-year-old sister who lost her life in an accident. And then a few months ago, her aunt, who's 58, lost her life to cancer. There's a fundraiser for my niece Jada, but that's my stepdaughter, because she called me but my daughter's little sister, but she was fierce in support of athletes who went to Prairie View and could not get financial support. So she would go into the office and advocate for her fellow athletes. Her parents have money, but a lot of time over in Texas, it just wasn't like that. And they all showed up from Texas to her memorial service last year at this time. Administrators, even administrators from the physical therapy school she was about to graduate from, they all showed up because she was so fierce in their support. Because of all things, her heart was pure. Every one of those family members that I know that passed away, they had pure hearts. They just did. I don't know the spiritual life, but I know the heart they shared with me, the heart they shared with me was pure. So I get a call from my daughter and told me one of her 38-year-old cousin, highly favored mother of some young twins, had been found unresponsive, and we didn't know what happened. So they put her on life support, and then the same day we got news that child's father and grandfather passed away. They took her off life support, and her life was done as well at the same time. So yeah, it's been a lot. It didn't happen to me personally, but I felt it in my heart. So when my wife was talking about the challenges that she had with her physical heart, based on what her body was trying to do to her, and for some bad advice from a doctor, one thing I knew for sure, that her physical heart was protected by her pure God heart. Right? Because if she, I fully believe if she had a lot of vitriol and a lot of anger and a lot of poison in her spiritual heart, she wouldn't be with us here today. Right? So I just encourage everybody, keep your heart pure, serve the God of Israel as best you can, and for sure love on the people that love you. And also too, like Mother Velvet said, her biggest prayer was that she when she left here, she was in her right mind. That became the most important thing anybody ever said to me. And I would like to add to that. When I leave here, I hope to go here with a pure heart. Oh, yeah, then the Father.
Morning, I'm rising along the Holy Father, King of all Israel, said it is indeed a pleasure to be here this morning. And so happy to be able to celebrate Elder Alvin's birthday with him today. Amen. Let's turn around the sun, or how do they say that?
Yeah.
And now he's older than me. I'd like to extend condolences to your family. We share in your loss, your father, grandfather. He had such a light, and I didn't know him, but you felt like you knew him, right? Personally, well, you knew his spirit when he's around you. He was very much like my mother. He just had this light and generous, warm feeling, and smiling and embracing of everyone. So we share in your loss, and we're here to support you. I enjoyed all the speakers this morning. We were truly fed. What a joy. We should do this more often. Have, the marathon. Yes, I attended they call it a prayer breakfast. And basically it's a women's group, and they host a function, a breakfast every year, where they bring in speakers from all different churches in the community, highlighted ministers. And there was 4 of them yesterday. They have musicians, and then we get served breakfast. And it was a very empowering event to see the young talent of the African Americans, the musicians, the singers, and just the speakers sharing their story, their spiritual walk. So it's always good to get out in the community and fellowship with other members. It was uplifting, and I also go there to scout out speakers for our next retreat. And also vendors, they have all, African-American vendors there. So it was great to be able to support the event. And prior to that, the weekend of my birthday, my daughter helped me sign up for to see T.D. Jake's daughter. And she's a motivational speaker, and that was wonderful. But I was more impressed by the young folks. The average age there was probably 30-ish.
Wow.
And they were up on their feet. They were serving God. They had prayer, praise dancers and singers. And that's probably what we might need to think about to bring the youth back, is that type of worshiping. They were all in. That's what they want, And so I'm taking notes, and of course you can always get a word from a spiritual person, and the words were always, they were empowering. And she has a style somewhat like her father, T.D. Jakes, and so she was able to deliver the word. Yeah, so anyway, just thanking God for all of you, for our men. They're up and out this morning. We were late, but they were able to stand and continue on. And just to say that Israel, just keep holding on, keep worshiping, keep serving, keep trying to do the right thing. Because when you're doing the right thing, you're being godly. And it's not hard. You don't have to listen to all the commandments. You know the commandments. So you just do them. Just be good. God is good. Amen.
Amen.
Thank each and every one of you. Anyone else? So we continue on. It is powerful to have our pure hearts. I'm not up here to look and to judge. And I'm trying to grow to the point that striving word, right? I'm trying to learn to grow to the point that even when a person is unseemly, to get past it. Don't let it penetrate me, even if it's directly at me. The part of the movie that comes to my mind with the Malcolm X movie before the guy shot him. He stood up and said, "Get your hand out of my pocket." And Malcolm X said, "Now there's somebody thirsting for love or something." He had done it in the hallway first. He confronted him. He said, "That's somebody that's thirsting for love or something." And it's how you perceive things, which affects how your mind carries out your actions. And we was taught, you're not no N-word, you're a child of God. Right. But I still respond. You might hit them in their mouth, right, depending on what color they is. And so you have to know that ain't me. So I'm looking around, I don't know who they're talking about. You have to take your mind to the peaceful point of where you can handle things. And everyone ain't gonna do it the same way, and I'm not expecting everybody to do it my way. And when I'm not able to control myself, I'm expecting y'all to say, "Calm it down, Bishop Alvin, we got it." You don't have to take it onto your own hands and handle it the PD way. So, what the beauty for all of this is, we're gonna sing our song. And yes, my dear, you do look beautiful. You're lovely in your yellow.
Yes.
Your little matching earrings. It's beautiful. So, okay, man, we're gonna sing There Are Some Things. Come on up. All right. We rise, give honor to the Holy Father. And if some other people know some verses and want to hit their verse too, come on, dude. Because I know little Curtis would be up here with his little foot pat and not share the mic. He's not with us right now. Right. We rise, give honor to the Father, keep on the singer. I've started that somebody else can take the mic and continue it on. There are some things that I may not know. There are some places I may not go. But this one thing that I am sure. My God is real. My God is real. Yeah, my soul. Love for me. Love for me. Like you know. And he has one. Baby, oh, my God is real. My God is real. Oh, my God is real. Oh, my God is real. In my soul. Yes, I talk about the God of Israel. Yes, I talk about the God of Israel. 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 Yes, I talk about the God of Israel. There are some things that I may not know. There are some places I may not go. But this one thing that I am sure. My God is real. My God is real. In my soul. His love for
like pure gold. For he has washed and made me whole. My God is real. My God is real. God is real. Yeah, yeah. My God is real. Yes, my soul. Yes, I'm talking about God. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about peace. I'm talking about love. He's good to me. Yes, I'm talking about God. Yes, I'm talking about God. Oh, yes, I'm talking about God. Talk about the God of Israel. There are some things that I may not know. There are some places I may not go. But this one thing, yeah, I am sure. My God is real. My God is real in my soul. His love for me, is like pure gold. For he has washed and made me whole. My God is real. My God is real. My God is real. Yeah, my God is real. In my soul. Yes, I'm talking about God of Israel. 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 The God of love. Talking about the God of Israel. Yes, I'm talking about the God of Israel. The God of Israel. Talking about the God of Israel. Yes, I'm talking about the God of Israel. Talking about the God of Israel. Yes, I'm talking about the God of Israel. Been good to you. Talking about the God of Israel. Yes, I'm talking about the God of Israel. There are some things that I may not know. There are some places I may not go. But this one thing, yeah, I am sure. My God is real. My God is real in my soul. His love for me, is like pure gold. For he has washed and made me whole. My God is real. My God is real. My God is real. My God is real. In my soul. There are some things that I may not know. There are some places I may not go. But this one thing that I know. My God is real. My God is real in my soul. His love for me is like pure gold. And he has washed and made me whole. His love is real. My God is real. My God is real. Yes, my God is real in my soul. Talk about the God of Israel. Talk about the God of Israel. Talk about the God of Israel in my heart. Talk about the God of Israel. Talk about the God of Israel. Rock my spirit. Talk about the God of Israel. All day long. Talk about the God of Israel. Talk about the God of Israel. God is good to me. God of Israel. Good to me. Talk about the God of Israel. 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 There are some things that some places I may not go, but this one thing that I am sure, my God is real. My God is real in my soul. His love for me is like to go. He has washed and made me whole. My God is real. My God is real. My God is real. My God is real in my soul. Yes, I'm talking about God. Yes, I'm talking about God. My God of love. My God of always talk about the God of Israel. One thing that I know, but He has washed and made me whole. You know I don't see nothing. God is real. God is real in my soul. Yes, I'm talking about the God of Israel. 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 There are some things that I may not know. There are some places I may not go. But this one thing that I am sure, my God is real. My God is real in my soul. His love for me, His love for me is like a gold. He has won, for He has won and made me whole. My God is real. My God is real. My God is real. Yeah, God is real in my soul.
Hey, man, let's give the man of Israel a hand. Is that heat still on back there? Woo.
It just got hot again.
Y'all brought it. Yes.
That's a joy.
That was awesome.
I saw my little shiny seeing her little baby up here one day. This is gonna be so beautiful. That's gonna be the only time you can have the mic without the sisters taking it from you. But it's gonna be so beautiful. The God of Israel is real.
Yes.
He's in my soul. As everyone so eloquently spoke. And Reverend Curtis does have an aunt that did pass as well. And twin, we feel you. It gets, and it used to be a time that people would say things about the ones that transcended on, and they would always say some real nice positive things. And people be looking around about who they talking about. That ain't the person I do.
Right.
But nowadays, because of the age, because of the love and the way we can communicate more through Zoom and all these other things, it is very disheartening to see beautiful, spirited people towards us. That's what, because we'll say it, what I saw.
Yes.
You know, that's all I can go on. I
That's
don't know
true.
how they were,
Yeah.
where they were, but what I saw
Yep.
was a great person, a kind person, a loving person, doing things for the community, helping the family members, going out of their way, cherishing and holding up the bloodstained banner for the causes that they was on this earth for that season. And what's so beautiful about that is this is what we're going to take the time to do, is because we still are in our season. Don't hold back on your gifts for God to do them. And don't wait too late till you physically or spiritually or financially can't do it. And it should never be the word of Cain in our mouth as an Israelite, because everything on this earth was created through God, for God, by God, for us. You just got to walk in your light and receive it all. And unfortunately, even the most beautiful rose on this earth is going to come with a thorn, and he teaches us how to handle that rose and not get stuck by it. We don't kill all roses because they got thorns.
That's true.
Right.
We don't stop liking them because they got thorns. Even when you get stuck, you suck your finger and you still get the rose.
True.
And this is what we got to do in our spirit.
Oh, amen.
Don't you let nothing and nobody stop you from being blessed you woke up the next day.
Okay, all right.
That's a precious moment and gift to God he gave to you personally. And then the ladies can go see their babies and see that they okay. I used to have to check to make sure moms was okay. At least I felt I did. I'm like, man, mom had a rough day. Let me make sure.
Yeah.
You know, I looked real hard. She a little bitty thing. You can see a little, she go up and down. She still breathing. I was gonna run up there with no mirror or nothing. I looked. Yeah, okay, ma, I don't want to wake her up. So this is why, because life is precious. Even when we're not in the fullness of our being, mentally or physically, it is still precious. And none of us want to see no one suffer. And none of us want to see a person go before a calendar year time that we felt was unjustifiable. Right. Yes, it's horrible for a baby to lose their life. And someone to take it on purpose.
Yes.
So we have to bring in our minds, drop it knowledge. Envy came behind. So did the other ministers. Placed it all together. Because natural cannot exist without spiritual. Spiritual cannot exist without natural. And God put it all in our possession to enjoy him in you and in me and in each other. I just got to have the right mind to do something and the right heart to do something. It doesn't matter what color the person is. You know, they always say the devil might have brought it, but God sent it.
That's
so it's all right. You know, and that's even with bad deeds. Bad things happen, but good things some most of the time come out of it. Just got to look for the good. Because it's ours. All of it is ours. I'm not going to speak tongues. My spirit kept asking me to get whatever the subject was for today, whoever has it. The subject lesson. Psalms. That's okay, it's in Psalms. The subject verse, and the subject verse was. Okay, will someone read that, please?
Yes, getting it right now.
And there was a lot of beautiful words spoken today.
Yes, it was.
Just put it in your storehouse. Yes, sir.
Blessed are Psalms 119:2.
St. John 7:30, he believeth on me, and scripture said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Blessed are they that keep his testimony.
You notice I didn't say believe on this.
Yeah.
And yours might be one that trumps all. And Bishop Cox would say, read the Bible and watch the people.
Sure did.
I like that.
Sure did.
How do I know when my spirit ain't in line up with everything else should be, or my body or my mind? It's real simple. If I do something to you or say something to you or someone else, and I don't feel bad about it, and I know I was wrong and I hurt you, my spirit ain't in line then. And I can just go to bed and be glad I done it. I know I wasn't right. And I should feel not good about it. But I got a chance to fix it. Go to them, I apologize. I was wrong. I didn't mean to hurt you. Spirit is lining up. Because when it happened, the person says, that cousin ain't gonna be able to sleep good tonight. Treat me that way.
Yep.
We put it out there. Not even knowing God heard it. Beat them up all night. If we could have a little camera on them, tossing and turning, we'd be celebrating. Get them, God. Let them have a nightmare. But we know, but that's okay. As long as they come back, I apologize. I was wrong. And that's the most important thing. And when I do it, it's even more important. And even if I was right, but I said it wrong, or it was taken wrong, I still go, Father, I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to do that to you. And this lesson say what?
Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart.
That keep
His
the
testimony.
testimonies I heard from you, there, and the one that keep those testimonies. That's all you got is your memory on how good God has been to you. People might, we were speaking, I think me and my sister, and we were speaking of Mother Priscilla, and I forgot how many houses she owned. It was a lot of them. Wasn't just here in California. Beautiful, beautiful homes. How could she ever doubt God won't do it again? How could she forget what he's already done? How can we forget? We didn't all have brand new cars.
Right.
We had to know some mechanics on our first car. It wasn't all shiny and pretty.
Right.
And then came the saying, heels be wheels.
Right.
Then you start calling your car not raggedy, but my hoopity. My hoopty cool. It got me from point A and point B most of the time. How can we forget? We go now. I go now. I want a 4-bedroom. This is the beautiful part. With 4 bathrooms. Forgot we have 1 bathroom with 400 people.
Right.
And made it just fine.
And a system.
And we always knew the hard head when that was gonna go in there, so you beat them in there.
Right.
And oh dear, We banging on that door.
Hurry up.
But we made it. We didn't have to have the 4 bathrooms. We made it. Why? Because that bathroom was better than the outhouse.
Yes, sir.
It's true.
Cause our grandparents was just looking at us, rolling their eyes. You should have been around when it was outhouse.
Right, that's true.
We make you appreciative.
No working plumbing.
So Israel,
Generations away.
we are the most blessed, talented people, God's chosen people on this earth. Zoom, you too. Zoom, you too. You're blessed that we got Zoom. And as I was looking, I'm about to wind down. As I was looking at the Zoom with Elder Kenneth, but when Elder Kenneth come up here, his help me step in. He starts doing.
Yep.
It don't look like anything big. Maybe no one ever even thought of it being a team effort. But it's so beautiful to see a team effort. They don't bicker and argue over this little team effort. You know, y'all had to pray if it was me and Peggy. I'd have to mute it. And Elder Kenneth said, why? Somebody between the two of us, and maybe both of us is guilty, want to make the other one do what we want them to do.
Yeah, man.
And the war is on.
Yeah.
So Bishop Alvin, don't let it be war between you and First Lady. And I'm starting to learn. The fewer words said to get my point across, the better. So men and ladies, I'm gonna give y'all my little secret. As walking out the door, because I know I'm gonna hear a comment. Baby, let's just try to be on time. I'm not saying right now, just in the future. No, walk the way. See? Don't stay there for the abuse. People throw their rock and run. Get it in and run like Curtis was doing. We trying to have peace, right?
Yeah.
And if I get real good about it, I could have bought some flowers the day before because I need to contemplate this moment a day in advance and have that favorite candy of hers and some flowers. So when I say it, put it near the door when she chases after me to get hers in. Because she gonna get hip to it. But she gonna block me off. And just have the flowers and candy, but I still love you, babe. Sweeten it. Do a good thing. Israel, hold on. Be strong. Be wise. Be careful. Let your spirit lead and guide you. The spirit said, I don't think this is a good day for my children to go to school. Don't question it.
Yeah.
And you may never know why.
Mhm.
If it says it. You got it in us. I'm not feeling good about something. We got it in us. But we can't walk around here scary. Because if that's not an option, well, please, Father, please protect them. And talk to the children before you send them to school. Talk to them. Say, well, that's scary. I don't care. You broke up, we walking around scared. Everything after you. and me, everything. So we got to walk through this with love, confidence, and the God of Israel in the front of us,
Amen.
blazing the pathway. He's all the King of all Israel's in the front of me. Not just when I'm going to court, he in the front of me when I wake up. Hold me, Father. Keep me, keep my family. And I'm talking to him in all of us, the village. Hold us, keep us, look out for each other. When you had that dream, call. I had a dream and I never dreamed. You might not be able to interpret, but at least you shared the dream on the person you had the dream with. It's important. It's important. God is working through us 24/7.
Yes, sir.
Just like evil is. Evil ain't never took a day off. He ain't not stopped killing because it's Easter or your birthday. He on the throne 24/7. So let's be on the throne with God 24/7 and connect. And I thank you. I bless you. We have our announcements. And because it's testimony, we'll let everyone who would like to pray, and we'll get in a circle and we'll touch hands, because I want our family who's lost loved ones for